Are meta ads dead? Are too many people doing meta ads? Is the market just flooded? Is it not even worth your time to try and get into this crowded stream of videos from other artists and put your music out there with meta ads? In this video, I'm going to break down what I think about that. Spoiler, I think that they still work, but I am definitely biased. And I'm also going to give you some of the context for this conversation and talk through some of the reasons why I think that meta ads might actually be even better now for promoting music than they were a few years ago. So with that said, let's get into it. So the context for this topic comes from two places. Number one, I was scrolling through Submit Hub curator chat, and I saw a few people going back and forth about how playlist submissions were down overall. And those curators were basically lamenting that, saying last year at this time, I got this many submissions to my playlists. Now people don't care about playlists anymore. They're all just putting the money into meta ads, and meta ads are just getting way oversaturated. They were basically kind of, I don't want to say they were hating on meta ads, but they were kind of lamenting meta ads and saying it's getting way oversaturated. And I was also thinking this to myself too. Like, the reason this stuck out to me is because it's something I'd been thinking about as someone who runs meta ads. I feel like I've just seen anecdotally more music ads in my feed than ever before. I've been seeing music ads in my feed for years because I run music ads for people. But over the last year, I'd say, I've seen more and more and more artists, indie artists, label artists, doing the same sort of approach that people like Andrew Southworth have been talking about for 4 or 5 years. And I've even had friends reach out and tell me that they finally started seeing ads that I've been running after like years of not seeing them. Moral of the story, I just feel like there are more people, more artists, specifically musicians, who have figured out how to use this as a tactic to show people music. And so they are using it, and the market is getting more crowded. I think that's probably a reality. Now, there are two main dangers with this, I would say. Number one is that people just get tired of seeing all these ads, and so they start tuning them out. And number two is that the cost per result goes up because there are more musicians advertising music. They're fighting for the same audience. The cost to reach that audience goes up. And so I think both of those are real concerns, but you'll be unsurprised to know that I think meta ads still really work, and here's why. Number one is that I'm still seeing them work. So in my own data, I haven't seen cost per result rise substantially over the last year. It very much depends on the song and the video, but it's always dependent on the song and the video. And my average cost per result has stayed roughly the same over the last year. Number two is that even though more artists, I think, are using meta ads as a tactic for promoting music, it's not like meta ads are a new thing for businesses. And most of the spend, most of the people who are competing for your audience on Meta are businesses or huge companies. And so you've always been having competition in the ads auction from a ton of people. It's just that now some more of those people are artists. The artists probably have a much smaller budget than the companies that you're going against. So there's really not a major change there, in my opinion. And then the reason I think this could actually be an overall good thing is because I think users, I kind of hate the word users, but people who are on Instagram or Facebook are getting more used to seeing and discovering music in their feeds this way. So it is more common now. Like, my friend texted me, he's like, I've discovered like 5 artists that I really like in the last week just from their ads. And I was like, hey, good for you, man. That's awesome. I think this is just becoming more common for the layperson to treat these platforms as places of music discovery. Like, obviously this has been working for years, so some people were treating it as music discovery, but I think more and more people have been recognizing, oh, artists are putting themselves out there on these platforms, and I can click and engage with them and see if I like the art. So I think the familiarity actually makes it more effective in a lot of cases because people are looking for that. They're using it as a source of new music. So what should you do if you're an artist and you're feeling like it's getting more crowded? Honestly, 2 things. One, you could just stop advertising, and that'd be great because it would make it less crowded for the rest of us. Number 2 is just what you've always been doing. Try and make good music and try and make good ads. So the good ads and the good music are always going to stand out. That's always been true, whatever platform you've been on. Like, that is what sets apart a good campaign in a more crowded marketplace. Is song's really good, the ad is catchy, well thought through, well put together. And so I would say just keep doing things well and don't worry too much about the crowdedness of the market, at least right now. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Do you think meta ads is getting more crowded? Do you think it's becoming less effective, or are you still seeing it work for your music? As always, if you would like to learn more about how to run meta ads, I have a membership where I help people do that and help people build music fan bases. We also manage campaigns for people, help them build playlists. So click down to the site somewhere below, check that out if you're interested. And whether you are or not, wishing you good luck however you market your music. As always, you got this.